Okay, if you're watching this video, it's because you wanted kind of a real life example of what can happen when you tune in to everything that you have available to you as a life artist. Vision Quest is 4 months because I want you to develop a personal painting practice so that you can expand into, raise your vibration to the point that you are living on a level of flow and a vibration of love and receptivity rather than fear and protection, so that you can attract more magic and mystery and insight and intuition into your life. You guys, I haven't always had the level of synchronicities and coincidences. I haven't had the level of self-confidence that I have now, and it's because of a consistent priority that I've made to my creative practice, to being outdoors, to honoring my heart. And a lot of you know my story. I will share it in the Vision Quest video series that I will start to promote soon. But I have made some difficult choices because they were required in order for me to really stand in my power. So just as an example, just last night, I got home. I had so much to do around the house. It was around 8:30. I'd been home about an hour. But I heard the drumming from the powwow grounds across the river. Where I live, the Nez Perce Indians were here until 1877, and each year they come back to like practically my backyard for their annual powwow. And I knew I was going to go today. I didn't think I was going to go last night, but I had to answer the call of the drums. And so I walked over there across the train tracks over the river, got to the powwow grounds, the main dance floor and gathering place, which I posted on Facebook last night, and a dance started. And another woman who's not Nez Perce hopped out in there, and I immediately jumped in and danced for 2 songs that someone was chanting and playing the drum, live, and it was magical. And I remembered the first time I attended the powwow, I was so afraid to get out there. And last night I just jumped in. And then I was talking with the woman who started the whole thing, who's a friend, and one of the elders came up and we started talking, and he had just arrived and it was dark and he didn't have a place to stay. So I said, well, come home with me. I've got plenty of space. So we walked back to my home. We had an amazing conversation about the interconnection between all of us, the oneness of all of us, and the story of the Nez Perce, and my belief as to why I was called back here to this land. And he spent the night. He said he slept so well. I just took him back to kick off the horse parade. Like he's the MC of the whole powwow, and he's my new good friend. I've fed him fresh raspberries from my neighbor's garden and got to talk with him. Amazingly precious time together. And I'm so excited. And life just keeps handing opportunities to believe in and trust in the magic more and more. And that's why I want you to paint. That's why I want you to understand that your attraction to art and to painting is, yes, because we love hanging these energetic beacons of possibility around our home, and we love when people buy them and things like that. But really, the painting practice awakens the memory of who you truly are as an infinite creative spirit here to co-create with your highest knowing, your soul, your higher self, the divine, whatever that is for you. And the world is where we come to forget, to see if we can remember this. So this is why I choose to live my whole life as a vision quest, and why I invite you to stay with me for the next month or two and learn more about Vision Quest. And if you're feeling the hairs on your arms standing up and you know that this is something for you, go to visionquestcreatively.com and read through the testimonies and the information and join us for Vision Quest, because your life is absolutely meant to be magical and overflowing with an abundance of experiences and ideas and joy and love. That's what is intended for you. And I simply love to provide the vehicle, a way, a practice for you to expand more and more and more. It never ends. It keeps expanding. Okay, love you all. I got to get back to the powwow. Bye.